It's the National going on now at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton. Get 0.9% plus $1,000 customer cash on every new RAV4. Get $500 customer cash and 1.9% on new Highlanders. And get 1.9% on every new 4Runner.
Other dealers are going to say, we can't do that. What do we say, Greg?
We say, oh yes we can.
Only at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton. Come see us.
Last fall, Stuart and myself decided to bring the freshest pizza and beer to Northwest Georgia.
Cherokee's the first microbrewery in Whitfield County, and our brick oven pizza's the finest slice of pie this side of Italy.
We pride ourselves on using the finest and freshest ingredients available. So this fall, treat yourself to the best wings and pizza in town and enjoy a glass of Cherokee's finest. Cherokee Brewing Company in historic downtown Dalton behind the Oakwood Cafe.
Come to Cherokee!
And welcome back to Football Friday. Let's take a look at what we have of the OptiLink scoreboard right now and what we maybe know with some updates.
Yeah, we got some games that were canceled. We got a game being played right now. Actually, we got two games being played right now, so we'll get you a score as best we can. Crazy night in the weather, but Dalton called at halftime over Ringgold 21-10. Northwest Whitfield over Color Creek 34-6. Southeast and Woodland are playing right now. As we understand, it's in the fourth quarter. It's 22-15. We'll keep those scores going for you. Armucci over Murray County 21-7. Christian Heritage over Riverside Military 17-7, and they're going to reschedule that game. We'll talk about that here in a few minutes. Heritage over LFO 35-20. Harrelson County over Gordon Central 35-0. Lafayette over Model 28-2, but I think there's a bit of a different score there. It looks like it says 28-2 still, but I don't think that's right. Gordon Lee over Day County 14-0, and Thursday night Calhoun beat Ridgeland 45-21.
Yeah, another game Thursday night. I think Rome won too. But let's look at next week's matchups. Next week, Murray County will go to Southeast. Rabun County will be at North Murray. Christian Heritage will be at Gordon Central. Heritage will be at Ringgold in the Catoosa Cup. Troup County will be at Ridgeland. Gordon Lee will be at LFO, and we have a myriad of teams who are off next week. Lafayette at Fannin County and Model at Sonoraville. And I believe we have word on that Christian Heritage Riverside makeup game will be August the 31st, and they'll pick up where they left off on that game in the third quarter. So that one will be made up, and we believe should be here at Christian Heritage since it was tonight.
You know, it seems like I know we said we got Woodland and Southeast still playing. We'll try to get you some scores. But did I hear right? There's Lafayette and Model were playing again, or did that game finally end?
I think
they
said
still
they
playing.
may have started
yeah,
back,
so we'll try to
get
you
an update on that.
some scores there as well. I just looked at something. I didn't realize Dalton and Northwest were both off next week for their big game in a couple weeks. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's some good planning there.
Yeah, smart by both coaches.
I think you see them stand up here on the table here. I think we got some peak size guides up here. The all you need to know about this year's football schedules and last year's scores, and you know if you need to rub somebody's nose in something from last year, make sure you get the score right.
I mean, I've been a Tennessee fan, so that can very easy for me to happen.
Probably not something you want to do. But you can see the locations there where you can get them. Also, there's a table full of pizza here, and it is awesome. And I will tell you right now, the big chocolate chip cookie dessert. Pretty darn good.
Have you noticed there's more to eat since Findog's not here tonight?
There's
more pizza for us all to share.
I hate that his free agency took him somewhere else.
Well, we chose Papa John's over him, pretty much.
We couldn't come up with meet his demands to keep him here. I know he said he needed to keep in shape, so someone was giving him more donuts, I believe.
We traded him for 2 rolls of sports tape and a pack of Big Red chewing gum.
But make sure you get your Papa John's ordered and for all your football needs there. And here's ways you can get with us. You can get on your computer, www.footballfriday.tv. You can see some past shows from the library. You can get that on your mobile phone or on your tablet. You can download the YouTube app for your iPhone or your Android. So that's some ways you can keep in touch with us, and hopefully we'll have emails back up. Sorry, tonight we had some technical difficulties here with emails if you're trying to email the show. So we apologize for that.
It's just exciting that football's back.
It is. It is
exciting. Not a way we wanted to start with the rain, but I mean here we are talking about scores, talking about next week's matchup.
Yeah, I mean you got high school starting tonight, middle school football starting. You know, I had my first youth football practice yesterday. I mean, there's football to watch everywhere. I heard that all the high school coaches this year say it, and multiple times when I heard them talk, go support somebody.
That's right.
Go watch a game.
That's right.
Support these kids that work so hard.
Hopefully student athletes.
And keep supporting Football Friday. So stay tuned and we'll be right back.
That's a good segue.
Charles R. Hicks Sr.
Hi, I'm Rick Patton.
Here at Transformers, we specialize in transmission of automatic and manual.
But we also offer all factory scheduled maintenance on all makes and models, along with major and minor repairs on all makes and models.
And all of our remanufactured transmissions comes with a 3-year unlimited mileage nationwide warranty.
We also stock a complete line of BG products to keep your car safe and on the road.
From the Transformers crew, God bless and have a beautiful day.
OptiLink TV, phone, and internet allow you to enhance your everyday life. Whether you're connecting with family and friends across the country, relaxing at home while watching the latest hit show, expanding your knowledge base on the web, or enjoying the weather at the park, OptiLink offers phone, TV, and high-speed internet for home or business from one local source. You can access it all with OptiLink. We keep you connected to your hometown and the world.
Georgia Northwestern Technical College is now accepting applications for classes. We offer programs in business, health, industrial, and public service at 6 campus locations with financial aid options as well. Take day, evening, or online classes to get your degree, diploma, or certificate. Apply now. Drop by one of our campuses today or check us out at gntc.edu. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. Get focused. Get hired.
A Level 3 neonatal intensive care unit.
An accredited chest pain center.
Advanced imaging.
Comprehensive and convenient medical care.
The #1 hospital in Northwest Georgia, Chattanooga, for overall hospital care.
Quality and expertise matter. Hamilton Medical Center is here, meeting your health needs with compassion, healing, and excellence.
It's the National Clearance Event going on now at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton. Get 0.9% plus $1,000 customer cash on every new RAV4. Get $500 customer cash and 1.9% on new Highlanders. And get 1.9% on every new 4Runner.
Other dealers are going to say, we can't do that. What do we say, Greg?
We say, oh yes, we can.
Only at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton. Come see us.
I'm C-Mark.
I'm John Mark.
Never text and drive.
And always wear your seatbelt.
For years, our office has been located in downtown Dalton.
And for years, our Georgia lawyers have helped our Georgia clients recover from injuries they sustained in auto accidents.
You don't get paid unless you get paid.
If you've been hurt in an auto accident, call us at 529-HURT.
That's 529-4878.
We are your local law firm.
With First Bank of Dalton's new mobile app, you can make a deposit from anywhere. It's also a great way to do business and check recent transactions. And with the new mobile app from First Bank of Dalton, you can check your account balance anytime. Life doesn't stop because you're on the go. First Bank of Dalton, your bank for life.
And welcome back to Football Friday. We so far haven't been able to get any of the other coaches on this kind of odd night with all the weather. I think we do have a score update on Southeast and Woodland.
Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter, and Woodland went for 2, and they're up 23-22 over Southeast. Really don't know how late in the fourth quarter, but that game is still being played. We got a final, I believe, on Armucci, Murray County. Armucci won 28-7. That is a final. They finished that game up, and still don't have the Lafayette and Model. We'll try to get that for you as well.
Keep trying to work on scores. We got just a minute maybe to talk about a little bit of college football. I know it hadn't started yet. Still got a little bit of time before that, but again, got some of those traditional powers we had last year back in the top 5 or 6 teams in the preseason rankings in the country.
What, Tennessee you talking about?
Yeah, I think that was one of the teams. I have to look back at my notes. But you know, you got Alabama, Clemson, Georgia, Washington. You know, all those teams are kind of right back up there. You got some turmoil up in the Buckeye Nation. You know, some things that are yet to play out up there that we'll kind of see how that affects.
That's been kind of crazy, right?
That's kind of crazy.
The fact that they hadn't made a decision yet, does that make you think that they're not going to fire Urban Meyer? Or?
You know, I'm a big proponent of waiting until everybody has all the facts and, you know, whatever those are, somebody up there spent a lot of time investigating that, and, you know, they'll get it right, I think, whichever way it goes. But, you know, there's some there's some, you know, you're a Tennessee fan.
Yeah.
You got a whole lot of new stuff again. I'm sorry, another new coach. You
Yeah.
know, new excitement again.
New excitement. Well, I mean, I don't know about new excitement,
Well,
but
I mean, you know,
I can tell you this: football this year has crept up on me. Yeah. College football is like 14 days away, 15 days away. Typically, by this time, I'm reading and keeping up with the practices and who's shining, what freshman's doing well. I couldn't take. I'm trying to like reverse psychology this year. Don't get my hopes up. Don't have such high expectations. You won't be, you know, let down. You mentioned Washington a minute ago, and I think that they're trying to keep that conference alive. You know, I think there's a great football coach, Chris Peters. But it's interesting. Washington-Auburn game on opening weekend to me is the one that, you know, I'm not going to miss. I'm going to make sure I'm in front of a TV for that game.
I mean, I think that's probably the marquee. There's some good matchups that weekend, but that's kind of the, you know, Auburn's got Stidham back and a lot of those running backs and everything back. And
their defense is loaded.
And you're going against that loaded Washington team. That'll be a good matchup. I mean, there's some good games this year on the schedule that I know people are looking forward to. You know, there's been a lot of changes, coaching ranks and different things like that.
Yeah.
But
how many new coaches in the SEC this year?
Oh, God.
Mississippi State, Tennessee. Wait, there's one more, maybe two more. Texas A&M.
Yeah, A&M. And it's some names that are familiar from other places, and, you know, they go somewhere else and bring something new. So, it'll be interesting. Big recruiting classes this year from some of the big schools. You got, you know, all these top freshman quarterbacks, two of them who were from pretty much this area.
Yeah.
You know, one at Georgia, one at Clemson.
Yeah, I think both of them will be playing this year.
Yeah.
Maybe not be starting, but they're both going to be
field.
playing.
And it'll be interesting. It'll be fun to watch guys we've seen play locally, and you know, Luke Shiflett's at MTSU, you know, and kind of learning that system and from Northwest. So there's some fun this year in college football. I'm looking forward. I know we got some local Dalton players at Austin Peay who played with
Open
Georgia.
up with Georgia
Yeah.
this year. You know,
So,
that coach at Austin Peay, man, he's doing great stuff. But you brought up Georgia, and listen, you know, I'm a Tennessee fan who lives in the state of Georgia, so therefore I always keep up with them and hear about them from friends and customers and whatnot. But I saw something where Kirby Smart, in a 2-year span or however many years, 2.5-year span, he's recruited more 5-star kids than most coaches do in 10 years. Yeah. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, he's following in his mentor's footsteps there, and
Yeah.
a lot of similarities there. So, but it'll be an exciting college season, and we'll hopefully get a chance to talk about that more in the coming weeks. So stay tuned, and we'll be back with more Football Friday in a few minutes.
Blue is big. You've got the deep blue sea, the big blue sky, and more people in more countries like blue than any other color. That's big. And in the world of real estate, blue stands for one of the biggest brands, Caldwell Banker. 91,000 agents across 47 countries gives you a super-powered Rolodex and the marketplace muscle of a brand recognized from Indiana to India. So join the blue, join Caldwell Banker, and start doing bigger, better, and bluer things in real estate.
From your first savings account to your first car, from your first home to your first business. At First Bank of Dalton, we're committed to helping you make the most out of life's firsts. We know the importance of working with a community bank where decisions are made right in our office. And with mobile and online banking, you can bank at your convenience and never have to miss a first. First Bank of Dalton, your bank for life.
Hi, I'm Charles R. Hicks Sr. Hi, I'm Rick Patton. Here at Transformers, we specialize in transmission of automatic and manual.
But we also offer all factory scheduled maintenance on all makes and models, along with major and minor repairs on all makes and models.
And all of our remanufactured transmissions comes with a 3-year unlimited mileage nationwide warranty.
We also stock a complete line of BG products to keep your car safe and on the road.
From the Transformers crew, God bless and have a beautiful day.
It's football time again in Northwest Georgia. Not a lot has changed at the Oakwood Cafe since we filmed last season. We are still serving the same fantastic food we have for the past 13 years. Our staff is many of the familiar faces you consider family. Our catering department is the best in North Georgia, serving over 400 people daily. We love this community, and we wake up 6 days a week looking forward to serving you your favorite Oakwood Cafe meal with a smile. Oakwood Cafe in historic downtown Dalton.
I'm C-Mark.
I'm John Mark.
Never text and drive.
Always wear your seatbelt.
For years, our office has been located right here in downtown Dalton.
And for years, our Georgia lawyers have helped our Georgia clients recover from injuries they've sustained at work.
We don't get paid unless you get paid.
If you've been hurt at work, call us at 529-HURT.
That's 529-4878.
We are your local law firm.
Dang, they scored.
Welcome back, sports fans of Football Friday. We got the First Bank of Dalton highlights with Mr. Phil Stewart.
Yes, sir. Some of our highlights are ongoing, not changing because they're in the system and they are what they are, and you will take what we give you. But there are still games going on. There are scores still changing. We're going to try to keep you updated as best as we can. And we're going to Ringgold visiting Dalton. And
Special teams,
two of the hugest special teams plays, the hugest, most biggest
yes.
special teams plays of the evening. Kickoff return by Tyus Love brought back.
Special teams is really
score.
the difference in this ball game. The momentum went with Dalton right off the back, and then right here Ringgold scores a touchdown, kind of gets the momentum back, and it was just kind of a bland football game for a while. You can tell, you know, first game jitters. Like here's a drop.
Rugby kick.
But by golly, it turns out well.
It could not have asked for a better bounce. Put $50
again,
on
special teams.
That's right. Go to the roulette table, $50 on red.
I'm going to say special teams one more time because here it comes.
Yeah, you heard Coach Land talk about that play and kind of where he was when he caught that ball and what he was doing. And, you know, we were joking about it during one of the breaks, but that's a great play, great blocking.
That's being an athlete, you know, and using his speed and great blocking, by the way. And of course, Coach Land said the other team kind of gave up and didn't think he's actually going to grab it.
Right, because how often do you see a return man field a punt on the
2-yard line? Yeah.
You just almost always just see him let it go in the end zone.
Yeah. There's Allen, the quarterback for Dalton. He's new this year, transferring in from Notre Dame High School, I believe. I saw some things in him tonight that I think really like, and I'm sure the Catamount fan base will really like. So there again, it's first game. Let's see what happens as the year progresses. Dalton's defense swarming the football, like you said a minute ago, Phil. A lot of red jerseys over there.
Good play on the outside to keep containment.
That's right.
And Dalton does get the win over Ringgold tonight.
Right.
Northwest and Cahulla Creek.
Go up to the north end here. A great first time these guys playing. I'm looking forward to it many years to come. And Ty Fisher, new quarterback at Northwest this year, hitting Seth Henderson on a 50-yard touchdown pass there, one of 3 on the night for Seth. Put them on the board pretty early in the game, but again, no fight, give up on the part of these Colts here. They drive back down the field. And
great play right there.
Yeah, that's Michael King making a catch. Great throw from Cade Bates. And again, getting down here close. Northwest actually stops Cahulla here and turns it over on downs and then fumbles. And then Cahulla Creek capitalizes off the turnover from Northwest and puts it in the end zone.
Power football right there on the goal
line. Make it 7-6.
You know, it's one of those things with Cahulla. It's just a slow process, but they're starting to put some things together in that program.
Again, Seth Henderson putting a few moves on. Again, these last 2 tackles that don't get made are both really good football players. I know them both, and Seth just made a great play and was able to put that in the end zone. 85 yards on that one.
Great effort, young man.
And coming off the end.
Yeah, you know, when you've got a lot of new starters on defense, it takes a minute for game speed to kind of catch up, and you can kind of see that for both teams coming in. Dominic Sistrunk here making a catch right before halftime to make it 20-6.
He'll be fine.
Good little shoulder fake right there. I like this play. I mean, that's just a good-looking, drawn-up play.
Double move. Seth Henderson again, 3 touchdown catches on the night.
He seemed to be kind of everywhere tonight, you know?
Yeah, he's going to be a go-to guy this year for Ty, and then the big man. The offensive line opens up a little hole, and he starts out running angles. And
you cannot ankle tackle this fella.
No, he's a big guy.
Like I said, I didn't realize he was that fast.
Yeah, he outruns angles a lot of times, and I think people kind of misread
they don't think he's going to have that burst.
Right. Bruins get the win tonight. Riverside Military at Christian Heritage. This one is the one that said is going to have to be played, and what was the date?
August 31st.
August 31st. So this one will be made up in a few weeks. Requirement because of the single A private scheduling and their rankings, and it'd be awful to have the first game of the year get rained out and affect what happens after the last regular season game of the year.
Yeah, Christian Heritage has got some weapons. Again, saw them play 7-on-7 this year and really give people some fits.
Oh, yeah.
Speed. Mr. Neff here at quarterback is on time with his throws. He's got a strong arm.
Quick release.
Yeah, and they were, they're well coached. And I'll tell you, they're not having to play quite as much Ironman football this year. They've got some more numbers.
That's going to help them out a lot.
Coach Pogue's excited about that, and the Christian Heritage fans should be excited about that.
Christian Heritage defense all over the place.
Defensive front's playing strong. And you notice that it will help you out a lot when you have guys that are just dedicated to one side of the ball or the other and not having to, spend 45 minutes out there.
Right.
Yeah, it'll help you out.
Yeah, they'll have a lot of guys going both ways, but I think they've got some depth to be able to give them some breathers later on, and as the year goes on, that'll be big for them. A turnover here, special teams turnover, that third part of the game that a lot of fans don't really think about, but coaches know. So important.
You ever notice that some of the coaches' favorite players are the guys who play special teams?
And that's all
give
they
it
do.
all they got.
Yep.
That's right. Yeah.
Yep. Those guys are 100 miles an hour. You hardly ever notice them until something big happens.
Yeah.
When
Most
something
of my
big
close
happens,
buddies,
they're right there.
Most of my close buddies all play special teams. They don't really touch the field most of the time. Now listen, that was a nice play right there. Nice run up the middle. Christian Heritage, I think they got caught sleeping right there.
Oh yeah.
Nice cutback. All right.
And Woodland
Southeast.
visiting Southeast. This game is almost wrapped up.
Yeah,
it's close.
We got a score right now updated. It's late in the fourth quarter. It's Woodland 31, Southeast 22. This game you're watching right now is still being played. Listen, by the time I finish this sentence, it could be over.
And
but
likely
I know it's late
could.
in the fourth quarter.
They had a long storm delay, as did all the games in the area here, but managed to get back out on the field. And looked like Southeast scored, Woodland scored, and Woodland scored again.
But good for Southeast for playing up.
Yeah.
You talked about it earlier, and I agree with that. I mean, because they're hanging in there with them. I mean, Woodland's a good-looking football team.
They are. They're not big. They got decent speed up front. They're well coached, and they run that full house backfield, 2 tight ends a lot, and it's just chipping away 3-4 yards every time.
Tough run right there. We just got word it is final. Woodland over Southeast Whitfield, 31-22. It's final.
All right. Going up, making a great catch.
That's a big boy too.
Mr. Cole is a big boy.
And then Woodland knocking on the door down inside the 5, loses the handle on it, and gonna make you pay.
Yeah, I know Coach Gray again.
And
he's always excited,
getting the score,
but he's really excited about some of these kids. They've got a few kids back out playing football.
And they do, and they've got some promising talent coming out of the Raiders. And First Bank of Dalton highlights. Stay tuned for more Football Friday.
Yes.
I was tired of being limited by my knee pain.
I fell while riding my bike and needed a partial hip replacement.
I was kicking the ball and I felt a snap.
From joint replacements to complex spinal surgeries, Hamilton Medical Center's experts know how to get you back in the game. Quality and expertise matter. Hamilton Medical Center is Joint Commission certified in hip, knee, and shoulder replacement surgery. If pain is keeping you on the sidelines, get your life back with the help of Hamilton Medical Center.
Cooking gives me a chance to be creative and indulge in some me time. OptiLink allows me to find new recipes, look at nutritional tips, and share on social media, all while talking on the phone. With OptiLink, our family gets phone, TV, and high-speed internet from one local source. With OptiLink, we have just the right mix. More chocolate chips? Yeah.
Oh, who's this old guy?
Oh, that's Cooper. Most people like to adopt the younger dogs, but one day your time will come, huh, Cooper?
Sweetheart, what about those puppies?
Honey puppies. Mommy, Daddy, that's it. That's the one.
The Coldwell Banker Homes for Dogs project has helped find homes for thousands of shelter dogs.
How's your tea?
Because our agents don't just understand real estate, they understand what home is all about.
Last fall, Stuart and myself decided to bring the freshest pizza and beer to Northwest Georgia.
Cherokee's the first microbrewery in Whitfield County, and our brick oven pizza's the finest slice of pie this side of Italy.
We pride ourselves on using the finest and freshest ingredients available. So this fall, treat yourself to the best wings and pizza in town and enjoy a glass of Cherokee's finest. Cherokee Brewing Company in historic downtown Dalton behind the Oakwood Cafe.
Come to Cherokee!
It's the National Clearance Event going on now at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton. Get 0.9% plus $1,000 customer cash on every new RAV4. Get $500 customer cash and 1.9% on new Highlanders. And get 1.9% on every new 4Runner.
Other dealers are going to say, we can't do that. What do we say, Greg?
We say, oh yes, we can.
Only at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton. Come see us.
Looking for ideas to expand your brand and grow your business? Hi, I'm Pete Wilson with the Wilson Company. With over 500,000 products, we'll help you connect your brand with more people, promote your big event, or create more traffic at trade shows. We can put your logo on anything. Outfit your company with custom apparel and headwear from top brands like Nike, Adidas, Charles River, and more. Take advantage of our in-house art services and personalized customer service. Just put us in your phone, the Wilson Company, and come check us out.
Maryville Jewelers has been a family-owned and operated store since 1974. The only thing that has changed is our beautiful and elegant merchandise. Our staff works hard at staying up with all the latest styles and trends. We pride ourselves on having beautiful jewelry in all price ranges. Maryville Jewelers is known for its outstanding customer service and its quick turnaround on jewelry and watch repair. We are a full-service jewelry store. Come see us at Maryville Jewelers in historic downtown Dalton.
And welcome back to Football Friday. JT, you want to run down the OptiLink scoreboard for us?
I'll be happy to. Folks, sports fans, the scores on your screen may be wrong, so what I'm going to tell you here is going to be the correct score. Dalton beats Ringgold 21-0. Northwest Whitfield over Color Creek 34-6. Woodland over Southeast 31-22. That's the final. Armucci over Murray County 28-7. Christian Heritage over Riverside Military 17-7. That game will be finished on August 31st. Heritage over LFO 35-20. Haralson County over Gordon Central 35-0. Lafayette over Model 28-25. Gordon Lee over Dade County 21-13. And on Thursday night, Calhoun beat Ridgeland 45-21.
All right, next week you'll have Murray County going to Southeast. Rabun County will be at North Murray. Christian Heritage at Gordon Central. You'll have Heritage at Ringgold for the Catoosa Cup. Troup County at Ridgeland. You'll have Gordon Lee at LFO, Lafayette at Fannin County. Model will be at Sonoraville. And then you'll see that there's a list of teams there who are off next week who get to practice and not get to play on Friday night.
Yeah, that's tough. You know, if you're one of those teams that your game got called off at halftime,
I know.
You kind of want to go out and play next week.
Yeah, it's the coaches like it though because they get to work on some stuff and prepare for that next game, you know, a whole lot. Especially when you have the next week. You know, you have Dalton and Northwest who are both off, who will then play. So
each other next weekend, yeah.
So
that'll be a great football game. That's a great weekend for college football. Starts the next day, so Labor Day weekend, people are going to be off. So next week's going to be a lot of fun too in high school football. But don't forget, in 2 weeks it's going to be a lot of fun.
That's right. So make sure you go out and support somebody. We just gave you the list of games, and tune in next week for more Football Friday.